Yo, what is up? Yeah, this is Sean, and today we're talking about Linear, which is one of those tools that doesn't try to, convince everyone to use it. It is not loud, most definitely. It doesn't, overmarket itself, and it doesn't, try to be an all-in-one platform, but it is very intentional about what it is. But that's what I love about this project the most. Listen, this is also really important. Before we start this video, listen, if you've got a business of your own and you want to be spotlighted on this channel, hit me up, DM me, email me, and we can make that happen. So yeah, at its core, Linear is an issue tracking and project management tool built specifically for product and engineering teams. It is used to manage bugs, features, roadmaps, and tasks, but in a very, focused and opinionated way. And what stands out, immediately about this project is speed. Listen, everything feels fast. I mean, the interface responds instantly. Navigation is really smooth, and nothing feels, bloated. That is not accidental. Linear was built with performance and simplicity as first-class priorities. Listen, instead of giving, you endless customization options, Linear makes, a lot of decisions for you. How tasks are structured, how workflows move, how teams collaborate. It is all designed around what modern product teams actually do day to day. And tasks in Linear are called issues, and each issue, is intentionally lightweight. You're not meant to overload tasks with excessive data or long descriptions. The idea is that, work should move forward quickly, without getting stuck in admin overhead, stuff like that. So one of Linear's biggest strengths, I'd say, is how well it handles the workflow. Listen, issues move through clear states like backlog, in progress, in review, and done, while everything feels very natural. Listen, there is no friction when updating status. So, that also is when it comes to assigning work or, simply adjusting some priorities. Linear also does a really great job with keyboard shortcuts. Almost everything can be done without touching the mouse. And for teams that live inside their tools all day, that adds up because it makes, work feel fluid, instead of, slow and stuff like that. So listen, another area where Linear shines is roadmaps and cycles, like I said. But instead of rigid sprint planning, Linear uses cycles that help teams, plan work in focused time windows. You can see what is planned, what's in progress, and what is at risk without, drowning in reports or dashboards that feel completely unnecessary. Listen, integrations are another strong point. Linear connects cleanly with tools like GitHub, GitLab, Slack, and other parts, of modern product stack. When a pull request is opened or merged, Linear updates automatically, and that tight connection, between code and project tracking is one of the reasons why engineering teams stick with it. Listen, it is also really important to be honest about who Linear is not for. Listen, Linear is not a general productivity tool. It is not meant for personal to-do lists, for example, or content calendars, or marketing workflows. Let me tell you that it doesn't try to replace docs, databases, or even team chats. Listen, and all that is intentional. Like I said, Linear is designed for teams building products, especially software products, who value clarity, speed, and focus, over customization. Listen, if you need endless views, heavy reporting, or complex cross-team workflows, Linear might feel too minimal. But for teams that want a tool, that stays out of the way, and lets them execute, let me tell you that Linear works extremely well in that field. Listen, also when it comes to pricing-wise, Linear is positioned as a premium product. It is not the cheapest option, but it is also not trying to compete, on price. You're paying, for experience, performance, and, thoughtful design. So, and for many teams, that is worth it, let me tell you. As you can see, the basic plan is starting at $10 per month, which is billed yearly. When you take that off, it is 12. The business one that comes, with much more features, as you can see, is sitting at 18, and the enterprise is custom. So I can't really get into that, obviously, but yeah, listen, in 2026, linear fits perfectly into a trend we're seeing, across modern software, which is that, there are fewer features, but better execution. And instead of, piling everything into one platform, linear focuses on doing one job, but doing it very well. And that is really the theme here. I mean, linear doesn't try to be everything, like I said. It doesn't promise, to run your entire business. It just helps you, helps product teams to stay organized, move fast, and pretty much, ship consistently. So yeah, that is linear. Listen, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot to keep coming back with those videos for you guys. Listen, this is really important. Just like I said at the beginning, if you've got a business of your own, and you want to be featured on this channel, like I said, contact me and we can make that happen. But yeah, see you guys in the next one, and peace.